Hi guys, my name is Catherine Gaddy and I'm a product manager here at TapClicks, and I'm going to be talking to you about the fields that impact your reporting when it comes to Google Analytics 4. So as you guys may be aware, Google Analytics made a couple of changes with how they handle their data and store their data. When it comes to that, we're going to touch base on the ones that within TapClicks can be a little bit impactful when you hit reporting to your end clients. So the top ones that we would like to share with you and point out to you are going to be sessions and active users. And then subsequently, anything that uses active users or sessions in the calculation will also be impacted. The reason these are impacting your reporting at the end of the day is because on the Google Analytics side, they've changed the way they kind of handle that data. So previously, for example, sessions were immediately triggered and then ended. So it was a one-to-one value. Now they have a window of time where a session can be open and you can stay active within a single session. So that session now is truly unique because it can span a day or 2 days, depending on where your time zone is. And where this comes into conflict a little bit with the way TapClicks handles data is that we store your data on a daily aggregate. So if we're storing today and tomorrow, the data then becomes duplicative because that session is on both days. So where we come from is we want to make sure that everyone is aware of that and knows how that is going to impact their reporting. When it comes to active users, that field has actually always been unique. Even in Google Analytics Universal Analytics, users was a unique field, meaning third-party integrators to the Google Analytics APIs can't actually identify a user individually. What we get is a broad overview. The reason there is because Google Analytics really likes their privacy policy, and as a user of Google, we love to make sure that our browsing is private. And it's a benefit for us as a user, but when you're looking at your data and trying to do reporting out to your clients, it can be a bit of a sticking point. When it comes to those users, they truly are unique values and have to be handled as such. So they don't really aggregate very well, which when it comes to reporting, that's what you want to do. However, TapClicks does have solutions for you and ways to use these fields still in your TapClicks reporting. One of which is you could use that stored data set that is stored on a daily value, and you can look at it at a daily value. So when you're building out your reports, you look at them at a time grouping of day by day, and those day by day values will match. If you want a more flexible way to report and you want to be able to look at a date range at a holistic view, you can use our on-demand connectors. Now, our on-demand connectors are ways to make ad hoc calls to the API, so they're always going to be accurate to what the API is providing. And this way, you can include those aggregates of sessions, of active users, of any of those fields that are impacted therein, like engagement per session, users per session, all of those things. You can actually look at them and get accurate numbers that will match the Google Analytics 4 UI because we're making those calls on demand. And that is with a single day, a week, a month, whatever it might be. Long story short, you have metrics like sessions and active users that are complex now in the way the data is stored, but TapClicks can help you solve your data reporting problems.